video is for educational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional advice. While we strive to provide accurate and up-to-date information, we make no representations or warranties of any kind, express or implied, about the completeness, accuracy, reliability, or suitability of the content.
Good morning mga chikadors! Today's video is actually my first one. So I'm just gonna introduce myself first. So my name is Janessa Malupa. So first, I'm just gonna show you the view today because it was nice. The weather was nice. So bear with me. So this is actually my view today. It was nice. It was beautiful. This is actually my everyday view. So today, the weather was nice. It's not too much humid or hot. And today is actually August 21st. I'm actually filming this today. And actually, it's already 9:25 a.m. in the morning. So today, I'm just gonna react for a particular article that I actually read. But I actually read a lot of articles already related to a certain topic. But this really stuck with me. And I can relate with it. So I'm just gonna give my personal opinion about it. And I'm gonna show you the whole article later. And I might pin something up here so you can actually see it, and I actually gonna discuss what's the main subject of the topic, and I'm gonna give my personal opinion. It's based on my opinion. So let's dive in. By the way, I want to inform you guys that you might hear a lot of noise at the back because there's actually a construction road going on in front of our house. I'm just gonna show it to you guys so quickly. Yeah, so there's actually construction going on, so you might hear a lot of banging and vehicles. So by the way guys, I wanted to show you this. So this is actually the articles that I've been reading for a couple of weeks. So this is actually 12 of them, and I was thinking which one should I have my honest opinion with. So upon reading this, I decided to have my honest opinion to this one, because I'm gonna show it to you guys. So this one. So this one was actually published in May 18, 2009, and the topic is about teacher-student relationship as an interpersonal relationship. And by the way guys, I'm gonna put the link on this article on the description down below, so you can actually read it personally. So because I'm just gonna summary this, so it will not take too long. So by the way, this article actually have three major questions in this investigation, and it has two studying that they conducted. So I'm just gonna provide the three major questions. So first one is, with regards to effective teaching, what's student perception of importance of communication skills and images behavior? Second, what is the relationship between student perception of teacher use in communication skills, images behavior, motivation, and learning? C, do males and female students differ in their perception of communication skills, images behavior in regards to importance, motivation, and learning? So this study actually focused in communication and relationship between the teachers and students. So in regards of this article, it actually talk about how important the communication to have a good relationship, and how effective the communication for teaching. So they also have like immediate behavior comparison in between. So I'm just gonna tackle it on the result. So first, I'm just gonna show you this because this is really important. So the skills, communication skills, they actually tackle the 8 communication skills. So they actually use communication function questions. So first one is the conversational skills, which is the ability to initiate, maintain, wait, I'm gonna drag it, maintain and terminate enjoyable casual conversation. So I think everyone had this skills because everyone can communicate. So second is referential skills, the ability to convey information clearly and ambiguously. The example with this would be journalist, the one who actually provide newscasters, newspaper. So third is ego support skills, the ability to make another feel good about himself or herself. This best example would be psychologists, because their patients sometimes have like mental problem like that. So they build a connection to make them feel better about their self emotionally with deep within. So fourth is comforting skills, the ability to make others feel better when depressed or sad or upset. This one, the best example for this one is your family, your friends, and the one who actually know you. So fifth would be conflict management, the ability to reach mutually satisfying solution in conflict. So I was thinking the best example for this one would be like policeman. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if there's actually a conflict, they easily give solution, especially if it's a crime or disagreement in publicly. So I think policeman would be a perfect example for conflict management skills, because they actually have it. So persuasive skills, the ability to get people to modify their thoughts and behavior. Teacher must also really need to have these skills. So narrative skills, the ability to entertain through gossip and story. Example for this one was like entertainment, like jokers, like that. I don't know a specific person who actually I know, maybe Vice Ganda, like that. They actually have those skills, the narrative skills. And lastly is regulation, the ability to help someone who had violated a norm to fix a mistake effectively. What I can think about this is my mom, because she was best in regards if I have to fix something. So correct me if I'm wrong if I provide us wrong examples, but based on my personal opinion, they are the ones that have this communication skills. So let's drag this. We're gonna also talk the emergency behavior. Emergency behavior is primarily describe understanding teacher student relationship. So there's actually a verbal emergency and non-verbal emergency. So verbal emergency consists of behaviors such as calling student by name, asking student about themselves, and asking for the student opinion. Nonverbal emergency consists of behaviors such as smiling students, making eye contact, moving about classroom, and using vocal variety. So in regards for this one, I can tell you guys that I experienced it more in grade school. So actually, especially in high school, but it became more less when I intended to college. So, but it was, I experienced it more in grade school, like first grade to sixth grade. So this research, like what I said, they have like the three major questions. I also already discussed this one. So methods, this one, like what I said, they actually conducted two studies. So study one, so I'm gonna discuss it briefly. So they actually have a total number of 93, so 32 males and 61 females. It was conducted in Midwestern University. So it actually they indicates how important a communication skills and verbal and nonverbal emergency behavior to good teaching in general. Respondents enroll in 1-2 introductory communicative courses as a medium size. So they actually take a course in regards for this studies. So I'm gonna discuss the results after this, but I'm gonna discuss the study 2. So in study 2, there would be a 257. Bear with me, guys. There was actually noises. So let's wait until it settles down. So sorry. So I hope you can still hear me. So let's continue. So there would be, in study 2, there are actually 257. So 79 males and 177 females, and one person identified. This I identify would be like bi and bisexual person. So they were asked to think of instructor they had for class images preceding their communication class, a procedure developed by Plax, Kinney, McCroskey, and Richmond in 1986. So, respondent completed the research instrument with reference to 168 male instructors and 88 male instructors. So, there are actually 257 students, and they actually referred the instructor. There would actually 168 and a 88 female instructor in different 5 colleges. So in different 5 different colleges in 36 different departments. So here in table 1, I'm gonna discuss this. So table 1 study means skills, standard deviation, and reliabilities. So I'm so sorry. These tables show how important students, both and male, female, think different communication skills that teacher behavior are for good teaching. So most important skills, the highest rating here was the referential skills, the ego support, and conflict management. So here, the referential skills have 6.70, the ego support would be have 6.11, and conflict management have 5.50, 5.62. So referential skills it means being able to explain information clearly. Ego support, making students feel good about themselves. Conflict management, handling disagreement well. So there will be another noise that you might hear, so I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna discuss the last important skills here in the table 1. So it showed that comforting had the lowest, also the 3.77. It means that helping students feel better when upset. This can further be noticed through to life scenario within a student